Remember that big fight that you had with your best friend or your mom, and you would have loved to completely disregard the situation because it was a big misunderstanding? Turns out you could. Communication classes can help you learn the skills to avoid those fights with the people you love. In fact, communication classes need to be a part of the general curriculum. We all know someone who we don't personally talk to because of a misunderstanding. Bad communication can cause breaks in your close relationships, including yourself. Poor communication can chip away at self-esteem and self-confidence, states Steve Erlong, an addiction counselor and behavioralist. And it could cause breaks in your relationships with your loved ones. Communication breakdowns feel like the other person isn't listening, you two are arguing constantly, feeling like nothing of substance is being said, and acting defensively. The reason why acting defensively is such a big deal is that when you act defensively, the other person feels like you're hiding something, and no one likes being hidden from something. And so the other person will push harder to get to the root of the problem, which there might not be a root of the problem. And then there's unsolvable frustration. John Gottman, a professor at the University of Washington who has done research on couple behavior for 40 plus years, polled 100 mental health professionals and found that communication problems was cited as the most common factor that leads to divorce, 65%, followed by couples' ability to solve conflict, 43%. Classes in communication can teach you skills to avoid potential fights. Klein Professional Development Training says that mandatory classes in communication can teach students the following skills: building trust, preventing or resolving problems, providing clarity and direction, creates better relationships, increases engagement, improves productivity, and promotes team building. Learning skills help ongoing problems with your parents, friends, romantic partners, and professional relationships, and even make it so that you have these problems less often. Not only can you improve your current relationships, but you can create new and improved relationships. Everyone knows that first impressions are important for learning about new people. In fact, our textbook Communication Matters agrees with us. On page 61, it states, much research has shown that people are surprisingly accurate at evaluating others after very brief periods of time. I don't know about you, but I'm really good at finding the people who are really cool and I want to be friends with, but I have a hard time making those deep friendships happen. And I think it would be cool if we could make those friendships happen with anybody that we do meet. Wouldn't you? In fact, our generation needs to make new relationships. The NORC at the University of Chicago states that millennials' younger half is twice as likely to be sexually inactive in their first year of adulthood as Gen Xers were. And in my visual aid, you can see that past generations have had a spike in their sexual activity, but since baby boomers, we are going down in sexual partners. And while we don't need sexual partners, but we do need friendships and classmates and coworkers. And if we're not seeking out sexual partners, then why would we seek out those friendships? While our overpopulated world does not need more babies, we do need better relationships. So let's make the community and hopefully the world a better place for our future generations and include communication classes in our general curriculum. Thank you.